Good evening, everyone. It's Malcolm, the Gentleman Game Master. Thanks for joining me tonight. I just wanted to create a quick video about a new miniature of mine, and I've been really excited about it. And it's just sitting there on the board, on the my shelf, and every day that I'm looking at this thing, I can't wait for the right time to drop it. I think every GM DM knows that feeling of sitting there with some favorite boss miniatures, just hoping you get a chance to use them in the future. Well, this one is my Orcus miniature that I recently just got printed and painted by PLP Printing. You can find them at PLP Printing on Etsy, as well as PLP Painting here on Instagram. Felipe took really good care of me. This is not a sponsorship video or anything like that. I didn't get any freebies for doing this. I just like praising people in the community who do a good job and who have really good customer service. I feel like that's kind of what this whole thing is about. Is we got to rep each other, and I think he did a really good job of helping me through what I wanted and being patient with me. And I enjoyed the overall experience, so it was worth highlighting. And I really liked the way the miniature came out. And so I'll just tell you, I was looking for Orcus miniature. You go, well, Malcolm, I could have bought the Wizards of the Coast one. There's a couple other different prints of that are actually Orcus, and some of them just didn't do it for me. It might have been that a lot of the prints of him, he's either sitting on a throne, which is really badass and cool, or he's just kind of standing there. Orcus has this kind of slob-like belly and almost a pig or a boar-like face and those ram horns and that wand of Orcus. And of course, being the god of death, I like that. There's nothing wrong with that kind of almost nonchalant stance, but I wanted this demon lord of death in my campaign to just be ripped and jacked and almost very metal, and maybe just what a pinch, a salt pinch of anime thrown in. And so whenever I want that look, I go to the Artisan Guild miniatures, and man, that lineup is really cool. And also, not to mention, one of my favorite Orcus miniatures is from, I think, 4th edition, and that thing is huge. It's on a giant square base, but it goes for like $500 online. So I was just like, that's not going to be it. I mean, I would love for that, to find that one as well. And maybe this guy would become my Balor. But yeah, I found this Demon King print, Artisan Guild miniature, and I was like, you know what? I think this could do it. And I've seen other people use the Balor Demon as a type of Orcus, or used as a stand-in or supplement. And I thought this worked, and even more so, just kind of fit the bill. And then when I start talking to Felipe, he really worked with me on, like, the original print had a couple different options for weapons. And I said, you know what? He was like, you want to lose the whip since it's, the Orcus character doesn't have it? I was like, no, keep the whip. My Orcus is going to have a whip. But I wanted to change out that axe, this giant great axe, for the wand of Orcus, that sinister obsidian staff that's shaped like the spine of a human with the skull of some ancient hero that died to Orcus, with those dark glowing green eyes. And sure enough, he found that for me and was able to put that in his hands. So I'm very happy with the way this came out. So not only was it printed, and here's the thing, I'll say this, for the price that Felipe has, a lot of these miniatures, a lot of times, to get this painted and printed, it's a great price. It's not cheap in any way, but it's worth it. I found there was a lot of worth for the price that you could buy, a few regular miniatures. A few miniatures this size would cost you. You could have one or two really good quality painted ones, and he has different levels that you can choose. I chose the detailed. It wasn't like overly detailed. I chose like the level not too low. It was maybe like medium or one tier above that. And as you can tell, it was considered detailed, or like this is like a B, right? Not A. And I'm still very impressed. I would probably not have painted past this quality. I probably would, and I would. To be honest, I wouldn't have painted to this quality, because I probably would have been rushing. I rarely take the time. I wash too heavily, and I just try to get things battle ready. But this is battle ready, and it looks nice on my shelf with the magma pouring in through the cracks in the ground. He was really patient throughout the process, sending me pictures, asking me what I thought of where things were. And I probably should be, shooting this under a better light. But I just want you to see how, I mean, the shadows kind of play off of it, and it just seems so dark and sinister. This guy's ready to drop on the board and terrify my heroes. So I'm very happy with the way it came out, and I just wanted to highlight it. I also will tell you this, that Felipe is really great, and he was able to, he offered to give my, any of my followers who want to get paint or print done with him. I want to say it's a 15 to 20% off. I keep forgetting that exactly, but I know you have to use the code Gentleman GM. So use the code Gentleman GM, and you can go to PLP Painting on Instagram or PLP Printing on Etsy. I think, or it might be PLP Printing, their website. So that's really cool. I just wanted to show him off in all his grand glory because I just want to show him off. It's my baby right now. One of the additions to the cool miniatures that are on the shelves. So hope you guys enjoy just kind of seeing that. Maybe you want to go out and grab one of your own or different miniatures of your own. And hopefully as I get more of those done, I'll continue to share them. But you guys have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon.